Hey everyone, Sunrise Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the third episode of Lycoris Recoil. And so far this show has been a pretty strong candidate for anime of the season. Like, it's definitely got that potential. Episode 1 was already very attention grabbing, you know, with the surprises of the gun stuff in addition to cafe stuff, and we got this whole overall world structure and all that. Just a lot of things that get your interest for sure. And of course, two great main characters, and one especially great main character in Chisato, right? And then episode 2 just like keeps dialing it up with the hype, the crazy, because we got like this I don't know, grudge match or whatever between these like two hackers, because there's Walnut, the legendary hacker that we definitely heard the name of in season 1. Then we got this like other hacker dude, which I guess is jealous of the success and reputation of Walnut, so he like sells Walnut out to some organization, gets his condo blown up, and just the bulk of the episode, Walnut's life was being after. But luckily, thanks to our main characters, Walnut ended the episode safe and sound. You know, because not only trying to fool the enemy and stuff like that, but fooling the audience, because we had a Kigurumi, which supposedly had Walnut in it, did not have Walnut in it, supposedly got shot to death, did not get shot to death, and Walnut just kind of popped out of the suitcase and is also a female, so also now lives in a closet. I don't know. It was a very fun episode, that's all I'm really trying to get across, so I'm pretty excited to continue and watch the next episode, so I'm going to do that now. So, yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. I think I did a decent summary of the last episode. So we're in the middle of an operation we're starting off on. I mean, it's probably a flashback, but yeah, definitely remember that. I did not. Makes you wonder what you would have done if she actually killed her. You know, imagine the same thing. And yeah, I never get used to those work twin tails, which is what I'm gonna call them. Even like some, yeah, hair animation. Definitely appreciate that. So yeah, kind of a before and after sort of thing there. That's what my life was like, and now, much improved life. Gotta turn that off real quick. Okay. Also, yeah, last episode we had that like rubber band strike against Chisato, and yeah, the reason for it did go over my head, but yeah, it was to test her reflexes because of like the bullet dodging earlier in the episode. There's just so many just like good shots in this opening. Like even like when they like back up through the hallway, you know, trying to dodge enemy fire or whatever. Like, just the whole Chisato animation bit there, I just really like it. Just, I don't know, it just feels so dynamic and alive. I don't know how to describe animation. But, yeah, the kicking part. Yeah, that's truly the best part of the opening. Although her doing the V thing is, that's not bad either. And there's Kudumi, our new girl, our hacker girl. More haste, less speed. Hopefully they clarify that title. It's such a nice little spot she's got in there. Zoom and enhance. Yeah, never underestimate this girl. I don't believe you. The only downside is you have to jump out every time you leave. Okay. Sure. It's the best time to play games. And we're just showing a lot of people here, aren't we? What will she, though? Okay. That means you can play. there even a spot for her over there? Yeah, I knew she'd say that. She's not the joining the gang and having fun type. But we'll work on that, I'm sure. Yeah, it won't hurt you. They don't bite, probably. Life is more about more than just the DA. Like, don't be so tunnel visioned. But yeah, she thought they're not going to give up too easily. But that's that. I would be interested in that for several reasons. For the okay, I was gonna say, can we like change the camera angle? Okay, she's just coming out like that. Man, she is a bold one. Also, fast changing. she just goes lower. How low could she go? That was an impressively deep bow. Just give me a minute. Yeah, she's a lot of fun at parties. Man, just so much of the animation looks so good in this show. Like, even just like for minor things. Like, unwrapping the candy looked good. I just know where it's Chisato, so please don't confuse me. She sure showed you. Yeah, it looks so high-tech. I'll just take both of these. Hate two sets of subs at the same time. It's just a temporary setback. Just mean-spirited rumor spreading. Like, are you sure you want to go back to the DA? Like, from my perspective, where she is now is way better. Okay. You watch what you say about Chisato, girl. Don't get on my bad side even further. Even like high-tech looking lockers. Wow, okay. Don't damage the lockers. It's supposed to be quiet. Yeah, she's a good girl. Damn, she looks good in that. Although she looked good before she put it on too, but you know. Yeah, she's still as skillful as always. It's just guess she asked. I know, right? I'm a big girl now. It's like an arcade game. In fact, I'm pretty sure see something a lot like that at Dave and Buster's. Holy shit. Maybe this place is kind of fun. It's got all these games. Yeah, she's exhausted where she thought that was fine. Get on her level, girl. Okay. We meet that person. Occasionally, you know. Okay, we're asking that question. Apparently nobody cares. Yeah, we got pictures. Getting called out. Hey, Chisato, stop saying truth. Don't you know you can't say truth to your superior that if it contradicts him? Oh. Maybe someone should punch you. Sure. Of course you don't. Sounds more like a slave than anything else. I mean, it's clear why Chisato is not really suitable for, you know, the same environment that Fuki is in. Too much of a free spirit, independent thinker, and all that. And we'll see how much that influences Takina going forward. That's a really cute name. Otome Sakura. Otome already meaning, like, you know, maiden, and Sakura being the Sakura petals. It's a very cute name. I might actually remember that one. Akshu. Okay. Okay, a little bit of a violent one, but... would you like me to shoot you too to have you find out? Don't test me. This girl. Name is very misleading. Yeah, okay, thank you, Chisato. Somebody needed to come in here and deal with her. Everyone came. I'm starting to realize Chisato fills a lot of roles in this show, including just a degree of comic relief. I mean, I feel a little bit conflicted here because, you know, I get that she's upset, but I feel like it's for the best to not be here. Like, it doesn't seem like a great place to be. Not a very good environment. I would love for someone to punch her back. Yeah, like that would happen. No need to apologize. You were just such a bad person. She's clearly running after her friend, you idiots. It is an okay spot. She has the same face like all the time. What do you... Yeah. The place you belong is with Chisato and Kurumi, and maybe get more people. That's what they said. Yeah, and that's why you got screwed over. A scapegoat role, essentially. Oh, I mean, there's not really much you can do as a sad thing. Yeah, so it really did work out for the best. Oh no. We've been seeing. Oh, whoa, oh, okay. Oh, wow, we were. Okay. I can tell. Damn, that was cute. Yeah, you definitely do. You just gotta embrace it, you know, instead of fighting it. I believe her. I knew Chisato was best girl. And if there was ever any doubt, it's just basically been cleared up. The Kill House Booth. What a name. Man, that was a great little bit we got there. Like, holy shit, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, it's never been about her. Yeah, thank you. Like, I knew she wouldn't have anywhere near the same attitude as Spooky. It should be pretty exciting. Is she gonna go too? Yeah. Oh, that was great. I mean, Saki from Zombieland Saga is something similar. It's that kind of like, you know, delinquent sort of thing to say, you know. Oh, that was great. I love Chisato so freaking much. It's not even funny. Okay, anyway, let's let's go. I don't know how one girl can be so perfect, but anyway. Okay, yeah, paint makes sense. They wouldn't shoot real bullets here in a mock battle. No look shooting, trying to show off. Kakudori. Don't say the meme line. Just destroyed that door. Yeah, of course she can dodge real bullets. You're not gonna touch her. I was hoping she'd shoot there. Some point blank shots to the head would be great. Yeah, how many times do you want to die today? As she should. Come on, we need Takina to get in there, shoot some people, maybe punch some people. Yeah, they're picking up. Yeah, please show that again. Please do that again. Or maybe you shouldn't be. I heard you drop this. Yeah, we've seen her do this before. You're not gonna do anything. Oh, what, you got ammunition? Unfortunate for you. Oh, damn. I'll get a few headshots in there. Okay, oh, damn! Well, thank you so much for that. I feel so much better now. My life is complete. Yeah, let's get those shots off. We actually got the headshot too, damn. I love this show. I actually kinda got chills right now. Everyone gets to see it too. Including her. Erika, I think her name was. Okay, thumbs up to each other. Maybe another hug. That is Chisato. That's what I asked last episode. Yes, but her true power is being a Namaiki Kusagaki. Never underestimate that power, honestly. It was great. Yeah, she's got her blue bukake face and bruise on the cheek. I couldn't ask for anything more. Yeah. It also happens in anime. Somebody's salty. You should never actually talk to Takina. I mean, anything, really. I mean, that was obviously, you could tell the way she said it that she was messing around. But, yeah, that was funny. Did you see how she lit up there? Back to the candy. Would she do that? She wouldn't do that. It is true. And yeah, she actually did the candy this time. Good to know. And yeah, it's one of the best smiles we've gotten from her in this whole show so far. Was it a picture from the match, or? Actually gonna have her play the game. Actually participate. Embrace her new environment. At some point, maybe not now, the episode's kind of ending, but the two of us will be there. Oh god, I just feel so good right now. I love this show. I love Chisato. Takina's great too, but, you know, Chisato's on another level. I'm starting to get even more confident in my assertion this is good chance of being anime of this season. Like, I don't see anything really being able to compete with this, if I'm being frank. Like, 3 episodes in a row, consistently, like, top-tier episodes, like, that's a big deal. If you can keep the level of quality going for that long, it's a good sign for the future. Oh, yeah, we can't forget that. how can a show be this good? I keep thinking about the episode in my head as I watch the AD, and just the sheer amount of things that I liked that were good. And yeah, no after credits or anything like that. Okay, that was the third episode of Lycoris Recoil. I just kind of want to bask in the episode a little bit, but I do gotta have to talk about it, I suppose. So, what did happen in this episode? We got very little of Kurumi, right? She was there. She's in her closet position. She took a look at the picture and all that. That's all we really got of that. We got like a kind of a panning shot of a bunch of people in the cafe playing a board game and inviting Takina. And Takina, to pretty much nobody's surprise, said no. And yeah, this is kind of the sort of setting up for kind of like Takami's current attitude towards a new environment. Because, like I said, episode 1, she basically got kicked out of the DA headquarters or whatever you want to call that to this like other area, and she's not really acclimated to it. Like she's never really accepted it. In her mind, it's always been like a temporary, I'm in timeouts because I got in trouble. Just be good, wait out the clock, and I'll go back soon enough. It'll be great. That's kind of how she's always viewed this, and as a result, she's made no effort to bond, to embrace it, right? And that part with the board game, saying no to it, that pretty much was the showcasing of that, right? But then she hears about Chisato going there for like a checkup and stuff, and she essentially jumps on the opportunity. She jumps on it so hard she opens the door before she even finished getting dressed. But yeah, she and also gives a very deep bow to just really get across how much she wants to go. And yeah, we can't really say no to her. We say no to her on that. So then we have the train ride, and we have kind of a second example of Takina kind of rejecting, the kindness from Chisato, right? I said Takina, right? Takina, Chisato, yeah. Hopefully I'm not getting names mixed up in my head, but yeah. She rejected the candy, that scene I'm pretty sure. She gave some excuses or whatever, and because we can kind of call all that kind of the first arc of the episode, and then we actually went to the place itself, right? And right out the gate, we can see rumors flying around, and they're not good rumors. Like, just the situation's been very much exaggerated. You can kind of guess the source of that. Fuki obviously is the one that's just keeps amping up how inaccurate and how just hostile and just malice-filled, whatever you want to call it, the rumors are, right? I don't even remember exactly what the rumors ended up being. Something about, like, laughing maniacally as she shoots her party members because that's what she's all about. I don't know, just something like that. But we also see Erika, I hope that's her name, the girl that was saved, right? And she very clearly, I mean, you could tell by her, before she even really said anything, you could tell by her body language and stuff that she did not have any kind of anger or resentment towards Takina, right? Fuki was the only one that did that. Fuki, like, she's almost like a social justice warrior kind of character where she, like, supposedly gets mad for someone else's sake, but it's just an excuse to, bully and harass someone. Like, that's basically what Fuki was here, right? Erika very clearly did want to talk to her and, work things out and wanted her to come back, the supposed victim of it wanted her to come back and felt no ill will towards her. But none of that mattered to Fuki, right? But, yeah, we had all that, but we also had Chisato actually getting to do stuff, right? Because I guess it's all part of the exam or test or whatever, right? She got to do all these activities, including like rapid fire, button pressing and shooting, just all sorts of cool activities and stuff like that. And she wears a great outfit while she does so, right? And we also had Takina shooting and stuff as well. But it was really cool to get like a bit of an idea of just all the different like areas of the area. Like, all the, like, sections and stuff where you can train different abilities. Because that's basically what it is, right? This place is a training facility for secret special agents, Lycoris. But we did have a nice scene where Chisato actually calling out Kusunoki and all them for their shenanigans, right? Because they screwed up, right? And they kind of scapegoated Takina, making her take responsibility for the whole thing, essentially, right? And they just ignore any of Chisato's accusations and claims about the truth. They don't care. They just like dismiss it and all that because why wouldn't they? And the other girl, Sakura Otome, and I think she was somehow maybe even less likable than Fuki. Like she was at least on a similar level. But yeah, I did not like her. But the good thing is that it did set those two up basically to be good targets for hatred, so when we actually did get the battle itself, the mock battle, we can feel very satisfied when our team wins, right? Especially especially when we get those like headshots. And I was hoping for it throughout pretty much most of the episode. I was really hoping we'd actually get a counter punch from Takina. I mean, I would accept it if Chisato doing it like as a proxy for Takina, right? But the best would be getting Takina actually getting to punch her back, and we actually got it in this episode. Even though I wanted it, I was hoping for it, but I did not expect it. So when I actually did get it, you can't imagine the level of euphoria I felt in that moment. It was so good. It was so hype. It was so everything. I loved it so much. But yeah, that was great. And before we even got to that, right? When we had the because Takina ran off initially, and Chisato chased after her to give her the classic, speech to get the protagonist back into it, right? I don't know what you'd call it cliche exactly, but that was basically what happened there. But it was even better because we had like hugging and picking up and stuff. And what made it even better was the fact that people actually saw it and acknowledged it and kind of went full, get a room U2 on them, essentially. Like the whole thing was great. And then yeah, that's what led into the amazing mock battle where we got some good stuff where supposedly Takina tried to shoot Chisato, but because she knows she would dodge it and all that, so it's all good. And the match ended with Fuki with all that pain on her face and the punching bruise, and I couldn't ask for more, really. And what else? What else did we have after that? But that punch was so satisfying to watch. But yeah, then we just went on the train, and that's where we could really see the starts of the change, right? Because this was definitely a turning point for Takina. Like I said, that first arc was filled with Takina rejecting her new situation. It was never to her at the time, it was never going to be a Iba show, like a place where she belongs sort of thing, until Chisato was able to change her mind on that. So now that we get this part after that, like the kind of essentially the third act, if you want to call it that, she actually takes the candy and eats it, and we have a nice like double photo, and that the peace sign is from Takina, right? Like it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's her hand. So yeah, fully embracing actually playing the game with the gang. Like we didn't actually get her doing it, but because we didn't have much time left in the episode, but we got the agreement to do it, which is the important part because that showcases the change, the fact that she finally is embracing her new environment and giving it a real chance, and hopefully gonna have some more fun, right? So, and hopefully sometime in the future we do get to see her actually playing a game with the gang. That could be pretty fun, if we have time. Everyone's pretty busy with stuff, but occasionally they, play games, as demonstrated in this episode. But, yeah, and just tons of Chisato amazingness sprinkled throughout, right? Like, I can't focus on every single instance of that in the episode, but still, you saw the episode. You saw all the amazing Chisato moments, the whole what middle school are you from thing, and it's all great. She has so many great moments. Like I said, she just fills so many roles. Like, she's the best example of a comic relief character in the show. She's, like, just a top-tier, like, skilled protagonist, kind of character. She's great at encouraging her fellow protagonist, Takina, right? She's great at just getting shit done. She's very entertaining, strong-willed, individualistic, free-spirited, Like, she's basically perfect. I mean, I don't want to call her perfect because, I'm sure she has some kind of flaw that we haven't really seen. I mean, it depends on who you ask. Like, from their perspective, her not being super obedient to them, being fully in line with the way the Lycoris do things, was kind of the impression I got. You could call that a flaw depending on who you ask, I guess. But, as far as I'm concerned, she's pretty much perfect. But, perfect waifu material at the very least. But yeah, this was like a 10 out of 10 episode. This was great. It pretty much gave me everything I could have possibly hoped for in the episode, even things I didn't expect to get, and including just some real strengthening of that Takina Chisato bond, and skinship, hugging, picking her up, and all that. Like some smiling from Takina. I don't know what more I could have possibly asked for in an episode. Like I pretty much got everything I could have hoped for. Like I feel so spoiled right now. But yeah, this was great. I love the episode. If I was doing like the 3-episode rule for this show, I'd say it definitely passed in that regard. So, yeah, I kind of just want to watch it again, honestly. So I'll end it off here. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.